With the double ampersand or double pipe and other commands in bash, we can choose to run one or more commands based on the success or failure of another command. This is known as testing the exit status. Sometimes the test you wish to perform is not one that is easily determined by simply running a command. You might wish to know if a directory exists, if you have read or write permission on a file, if a variable has something in it, if one file is newer or older than another, and many other examples. There is a command called test, which sets its exit status for success or failure based on whether an expression evaluates as true or false. The test command may be written as test space and the test expression, or you can use the left square bracket alias. The left square bracket alias runs test, but when run with the left square bracket, it looks for a closing right square bracket to indicate the end of the expression. This can make the test command more readable when it is combined with commands like if or while. Multiple expressions can be put inside the square brackets or follow the test command. If you want to put multiple expressions, you can combine them by putting -a between them or -o between them. The -a between two expressions means the entire test is true only if both expressions are true. The -o test operator provides for a resulting true if either test is successful. There are examples on the slide. We can try variations on those using different kinds of test. We might test if the file /etc/hosts exists. If you simply run this, test will test the expression, evaluate it, determine it's true, and exit with a successful status. Test by itself produces no output on your screen. There is no text output from the test command. It just sets a status. We can use that status, though, with a command like our double ampersand and a command to print out the result. The -f test is testing whether or not this file exists as a regular file. If I were to test a non-existent file, and try to print out that it exists if the test is successful, I should find that it does not print out because there is no such file. If I was testing for failure and wanted to execute commands if the test fails, it would be the same command except instead of the double ampersand, which says run the second command if the first succeeds, I would use the double pipe to say only run the second command if the first fails. In which case my error message should be appropriate because this is now an error. The file doesn't exist. And I get my output. You can, of course, combine these on a single line. If you do, put the ampersand test first, followed by the pipe test. And of course, you will get the correct result. Only one of these will execute because the test will be true or false. There are multiple kinds of test expressions. and multiple ways to specify them. Some people find it more readable to use the square brackets. The same command we just did, replaced to use square brackets, would have the word test changed to the left square bracket, because that is the alias for test. Note that it's very important to have the space after the square bracket, since it's actually a command name. If we do the test with the left square bracket, we need the right square bracket after the expression to say where the expression ends. Some people find this much more readable. It performs exactly the same way.